I'm Tom Anderson. Sometimes I write for Make Magazine, and sometimes I just go to parties. And sometimes the parties, the people are kind of thirsty, and they kind of need some drinks, so the hard part is emptying the bottles. So I made this machine to make a whole bunch of drinks at once. And the idea is that I started with a garbage disposal. I just used a little one, just 1/3 of a horsepower garbage disposal. And that seemed to have plenty of power. And an igloo thermos jug. And then I just used a standard plumbing type hardware. The really key to it is other than just the drain pipe, is the 1/2-inch ball valve at the spigot. There's another one. One more. So the mixture comes recirculating through that tube right there and swirls around and helps convince the ice that it needs to go through and get ground. So as the ice goes through the disposal, it gets ground up a bunch of different times till it makes little bitty stuff. So I got, oh yeah. So I just pour the ice in slowly. If you pour it in too fast, it'll freeze up. If you hear the motor start to stall, it's too late. It's going to freeze up. So that's why I had to drill a couple holes in the bottom so I could get to the reset button on the Dis-pos-al in case the little breaker in it trips. It does that more, it does that less when you have alcohol in there, because I think it doesn't clog so much when there's alcohol. If you were making a non-alcoholic thing, you have to be much more careful about it freezing up. That looks pretty good. I'll give that a little bit of a blend. And we'll see how it looks coming out the valve here. See if it looks ready. Whoa! See if it looks ready yet. And I see we got kind of a layer of the ice there, but it could probably use a little more. Recirculate that. Put a little more ice in there. Like the Jose Cuervo Gold and their mix. Everybody seems to like it just fine. Just use the same recipe that they recommend on the bottle. Works great. Just Cuervo and Cuervo. I got the little hat here in case it splashes too much, but we like watching it, so we don't lose very much, and we're outdoors, so we don't have to worry about making a mess. Still circulating well, that's a good sign. But of course the ice tends to float. So the ice has to get convinced to go down through the disposal. And I think it's probably ready. So it's much easier to just pour out of the pitcher than to bother to fill the cup out right from the spigot. It's kind of messy. Not bad. It's ready. Margarita?